Your latest news update from Western Mass News.
Good Thursday afternoon. I'm Chris Pisano with a look at your headlines. Massachusetts welcoming a new governor today, following Charlie Baker's 8 years in office. Governor Maura Healey officially sworn in at the State House, along with Lieutenant Governor Kim Driscoll. Healey is the first woman to be elected to the office in Massachusetts and the first openly lesbian person to be elected governor in the country. Springfield High School of Science and Technology's band is one of the performances at tonight's inauguration. The band will represent Western Mass, performing 3 songs, including SciTech's anthem. Their performance takes place at the TD Garden. And Buffalo Bills safety Damar Hamlin's agent says he's awake and has been holding hands with his family in the hospital. This after he suffered cardiac arrest during a game Monday. The Bills tweeted today saying he's shown remarkable improvements. According to the tweet, doctors say the 24-year-old appears to be neurologically intact and his lungs are continuing to heal. As of this morning, Hamlin is still in critical condition.
I'm meteorologist Jana Brown. To check of your forecast, it is a first alert weather day, which we're continuing into Friday as we have another round of wintry weather coming our way. Now, this is basically a twofer situation. We have Western Franklin County under a winter weather advisory now out through the rest of tonight. And this is for a low risk of minor icing for patchy freezing drizzle. But then now all of Franklin County, Hampshire and Hampden counties go under a winter weather advisory starting at 1 a.m. that will go out through 7 p.m. tomorrow evening, and this is going to be for mainly snow. Now tonight we'll have wet weather rolling back in. It may start as rain late and then transition to snow before the sun comes up. Snow could be falling heavily at times through the morning commute, even out into the early afternoon before tapering off. Now temperatures will likely stay above freezing, so we're not expecting much accumulation, especially in Springfield where an inch or less is possible, but a few inches are expected through the higher elevations. Temps will be in the mid-30s. Then Saturday, some brightness to the sky, but lingering clouds, and sunshine is back in full force to end the weekend.
Stay with Western Mass News on air, online, and on our app throughout the day for breaking news, weather, and exclusive content.